Hi, I am Willow Martin, and I teach the media courses at Parker Middle School. I was just holding some open house, virtual open house sessions, and I know that in a situation like this, actually, I'm still holding them. I'm still waiting to see if there's going to be anybody to come in the last 5 minutes or so. But in that time, I thought I'd use it to kind of make my own open house video that would just be up there for anybody to see, because there are some similarities between multimedia and lights camera and even media production, which I'll be teaching later in the year. So first of all, we are an A-day class, both of our classes. It's either second or fourth hour. So we'll be meeting, for example, next week, our 4-day week, we'll be meeting, if my notes are right on the board for students to see, it'll be Monday and Wednesday. We have 105-minute periods, just like everybody else. And we are in M108, which is right in kind of the back corner of the Media Center. It's a pretty cool lab, lots of tech equipment and screens, places to collaborate, and equipment for filmmaking, and actually even almost a modern version of broadcasting. So the possibilities in this lab are kind of endless. I wanted to say a little bit about the main goal that I've got for all my media classes, and that would be to help students become better or stronger in their digital media skills, to improve that, and then to be able to use that in their other core classes or encores, or maybe it's something that's relevant to the media that they create, if that's something that they're into out of school. So a couple of things that are important about my room to know is I focus a lot on building relationships. I think that's a real important pathway to success for students and for me. I like to also have accountability, of course. I try to create a respectful environment, expect a respectful workplace where students and myself, we're accountable for what we say we will do and the norms that we share. And I try to hold myself accountable as an example, and I try to highlight my own mistakes, it doesn't get to feel like I'm some kind of a movie making expert, because I'm not. It's real easy to share that I'm not a movie making expert. But I want them to be comfortable to take risks, because if we're making something creatively, it's usually not real exciting if it's not produced with some degree of risk being taken. So one of the methods that I use to accomplish the goals that we have here is going from the familiar to the unfamiliar. So we pretty much in all my classes, I start out with a slideshow. And from that slideshow, we either go deeper into slideshows, which is what I do in multimedia, or I start to bridge it to like video, filmmaking, or other types of digital storytelling in the other courses. So I try to do a to, with, and by format. So I'm like showing them, then we're going to do something together along. Like I might be doing something on the screen. They have their screens open. They're practicing a process, maybe transferring media or coloring folders, sharing folders with their group. And then the goal, obviously, is to have them work by themselves and be able to accomplish that task independently, or the group accomplish the task independently. That's kind of, I'm trying to think if there's what else I would like to say. We use Schoology. You're probably hearing a lot about that from either your student or from some of the communications. Parents can join. I have that information on my website. My website's linked to the bottom of the email I sent. If you didn't get an email from me, or you have a separate email that you'd like me to use, just send an email, send a reply if you got it. If you didn't, it's martinw@howellschools.com. My website is parkerlab.weebly.com. The reason I'm saying that is because at the top there is individual pages for all the classes, and I might move away from using them quite as much, except for like a resource for the Schoology portion of the class, because that's where I think the bulk of what I'm going to do is moving. But for instance, we're working on an All About Me project. It's kind of a pre-assessment later in the year. When I try to circle back to that to show growth, what I'm hoping to do is use that website to share the resources and references that are already there. And so I have a lot of things already created there. I just think that that's probably the best way to do it. But I will train students how to get to that page and what resources are there. So at the top of my page, there are some links to the course syllabus, which is updated to the best that I could do. And I going over it with a fine-tooth comb. If you find anything that doesn't make sense, let me know. But it looked good to me this week as I was looking through it. I think I'm probably gonna just wrap this up now and just invite you to email me with questions or give me a call. We have brand new phones here. They're really awesome. We're still learning how to use some of the features, but I think I'd like to use that phone more. And it is ringing a lot right now because we are working hard to figure out Schoology, and that's kind of my other role here at Parker, is to work on helping staff to integrate the technology into their class. Well, I hope that you're having a great time and a great evening. I know there are some tough times, so saying I hope you have a great time might sound kind of funny, but I do wish you the best is I guess what I mean to say. And take care and be in touch if you have any questions. Bye.